So this is the infamous bull game, as Kiwi Cutter said it. So bull, this is 2547 SR, and a slightly higher SR lobby. Still in plat. So the intro is Fix My Bull. Been playing bull for 3 weeks now, 21 hours playtime. Been climbing from 1916 all the way to 2600. We were doing pretty well on attack, but lost all 3 points on defense as overtime shenanigans. Lovely. When Overwatch first released, I used to run it on max graphics super smoothly, and I can barely run it on lowest graphics on the same computer. That's normally just software bloat where the files just get bigger and bigger as time goes on. Everything's released as an optimized game, and then things just get added. Beautiful, love it. Nice first play. Excellent, really good. I'd say in bull form after that for your reload. No reason why not. Excellent, really good. Playing Overwatch on anything but the lowest settings. I actually play it on different settings. I don't play it on the lowest. I play it obviously custom. So it defaults my render scale to about 200% because of my graphics card. Shadow detail on high, a little bit of anti-aliasing, but apart from that, basically nothing. Overwatch used to be ran on 5 lemons and a crocodile clip. They made a patch which used double the single core usage for literally nothing. Why didn't you just run a 12 core processor, nerd? Am I the only one who plays on Ultra? Yes, because I care about my frames. Love me some frames. So you're not actively finding a solution. You're countering the Doomfist, which is fine, but I'd rather you were... Oh no, that was terrible. You can't use shields in that kind of scenario. You have to, like, the difference between, like, soft diving and trying not to use shields versus hard diving and using shields is really important for this character. You need to hard dive on someone, try and get a kill in order to justify using your shields. You shouldn't be used otherwise. Shield use actual garbage? Okay, as long as you know it. Why is this aimed... like, who are you aiming at? Pull yourself up here. This might be a through line. Who are you aiming at here? Okay? I see the Zen on your left, but you don't really react to it. You just slam in a random place. You see the arrow on your right, moving right, but you don't aim for that. It's actually a linear fall off on Bull Slam, the same as Winston Slam. So you need to be as close to someone as possible. Let's look up the fall off for you. Let's look up the fall off for you. So Wrecking Ball. Got the slam down here, 20 to 100. Okay? Yeah, linear fall off. Area of effect, 8 meters, so it does 20 damage at 8. And if you hit someone on the head, you do 100 damage with it. Absolutely crazy amount of damage. Okay? So you need to aim this. It's not a fire and forget ability. If you're doing a swing in, what you should be doing is doing your high swing in, and as you go in, you should be actively making sure that you turn your camera to hit certain people. And because it's a combo ability, like, it's really important. All combo abilities, getting an extra 80 damage out of them, absolutely crazy. Opens Chrome. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, Newty. You're so polite at the best of times, aren't you? This is fine, by the way. You're forcing space. You're keeping the high ground. You don't need to do anything here. You can just chill. Just chill. Doofus comes and gets you. Cool. Just back into bull form. Hide at the back. You don't need to do anything. You're doing absolutely fine. I was a bit optimistic getting all the way over there. What you can do, however, is you can swing up here, go onto the roof, and put yourself around here to go across. Okay, that's a really good one. If you watch any YouTube videos, he goes on that roof all the time. He loves it. Switch Cree because he hates you. Okay, you've got one clip to get a kill. One clip. You don't get more than that. You don't get to reload in a Zarya's face. Start losing a lot of fights here? Yeah, of course you start losing a lot of fights here. Why do you think you lost them? Like, you've lost high ground to the Zarya. Doomfist has got high ground staging there. Sure, you've got a couple of kills, but they've got a couple of kills on you as well. You can't trade out and lose positional advantage and be okay. Oh, that's actually very nice. I actually love that minefield. I definitely want the slam to be back up on the Zarya, but yeah, really good minefield. Definitely need to slam up to the Zarya, but it happens. Yes, we're doing the official bull thing where we just slam into their entire team for no reason. All we get is ult charge, and then we just like, yes, we have done stuff. But no. Does slam give you any upwards momentum? I've seen Overwatch players saving themselves. Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, so what slam does is, okay, let's say it's a linear thing. Got a ledge here. What slam does is if ball is in a position, let's say ball starts at there. What slam does is it goes kind of in this direction, up to about there. Okay, so it pulls you forward, it pulls you up, and then it goes down. So if you're actually too close to a wall, for instance, you initiate it there, what it'll do is it'll try and go that way, then it'll go straight up because it has nowhere to go, and then it'll go back down and miss the wall. You actually have to be a little bit far away and for it to actually pull you up onto it. Okay? Very important thing with slams. So let's just mark the dead zone. So slam dead zone. You're not allowed to be here. You're not allowed to be around here. You can't be down here. And you can't be back here. Okay? But anywhere in this section, the beautiful blue section, anywhere in here, that will slam you up onto the cliff. Okay? So you have to be a bit away from the wall, within a reasonable distance, and it will get you onto it. Ralph equals artist? Of course it equals artist. Water good, thorns bad. Okay, you're doing stuff when your entire team's not there. Like I was doing it in that section and just letting it play because I was like, surely he won't be doing stuff, but you just kind of like went in and died. Waiting room for new season. Should I put that in my Twitch description? New season waiting room. Okay. Cool. So what are we doing? What's the plan here? I saw you've used grapple. Where are you going? What are you doing right now? Like, is this fight winnable? If we already lost, what's the point of going in? Where are we going? What are we doing? Is it like, There's times I spend my brain thinks on checking where my team is, and then those times. Okay. Oh, we're going in. Screw it, guys. We lost 2 people. We're going in. The thing with ball is it's always where you're going, what you're trying to control, and timing. It's always timing. It's always timing. These dive heroes, they exist entirely off timing. Ah, yes, the 1,200 health feed. Hello, Adam. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. En route to Edinburgh. Just played Wrecking Ball for one of the first times. We got 82% kill participation, 4 goals in bronze then. Ball's a good character. Genuinely a good character. But it's all about being able to time yourself properly, and that's the 1,800 health feed without actually having a team fight. I love your description there. We started to lose a couple of team fights, also known as we've gone in 3 times when our team's not there and fed 2,000 health. And now, do you know what the enemy team has? 6 ultimates. They have 6. Oh, they have 5. But still, like, of course they have 6 ultimates. You fed like an entire ult bar into them. And then they just control high ground by the looks of it. But you need to find a way to get this high ground off them. And the way to get the high ground off them, by the way, is your team actually walking their asses up this way. But it depends if they actually choose to do that or not. You actually did very well by baiting them off high ground, because people at this rank are stupid enough that if you bait them off of the high ground, they're never going to walk back up there. They're just going to stay on low ground. Been locked in Ireland for 15 months, Scottish road trip for a week or so you're downgrading? Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, I don't have that many Scottish viewers, so they can't get upset. Make sure you stay in ball form until you get the reload, please. It's just one of these things that should come naturally to you after a certain amount of time. It's like Zarya's bubble cooldown. It just comes naturally. You don't have to think about it. Excellent. Infinite reload is the best thing about ball. I wouldn't say the best thing. I'd say it's a very good thing. I love that. The little boop, and then you just go back. Brilliant. That's excellent. Really good combo, actually. I love that. Obviously, the timing of it, they've already engaged into you. You would have wanted to use it a little bit earlier. But apart from that, you know what? That's fine. It's fine. No, just stay on the Zarya. Why don't you go back this way? He's dead anyway. Just stay on the Zarya. By the way, good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Especially you lurkers, I know who you are. I won't shame you just now. Yeah, so we got Blade, we got High Noon. Did McCree just High Noon's from the back? You McCree just standing down main like an idiot. Lurkers unite? Yeah. Someone said lurkers. Hi, Bastion. How you doing? Hello, Art. It's nice to see you. Yeah, so, you know what? They've already High Noon down main. What are you really doing? Not really much. So, what you should be doing is you should be currently up here, AFK. You should be absolutely AFK. And if Doomfist wants this high ground, you should fight him for it. If McCree wants this high ground, you should fight him for it. But apart from that, you should literally do nothing. Okay? You just need to be okay with doing literally nothing. It's the whole point. Anyone been watching Love Island? Not recently, I've got to say. Not really my thing. Why would you doubt that Love Island still exists? Of course it still exists. There's plenty of people that are going to watch Love Island in this world still. Not the smartest move yet? Yeah, I feel like you were just in a bad position to start with. If you were up here, you could have done a nice rollout and got a nice start to it. Maybe you could have farmed a bit more ult charge and actually got something done. But yeah, think about your ultimate. Make sure when you're close to it, you actually go for it instead of suiciding or doing stuff fast. Just play a little bit slower, get your ultimate, use your ultimate combo into it. Roast streams of my Love Island? Geezer, you don't know what Love Island is? Someone explain to Geezer. Shouldn't really exist though? Well, I'm not the one that likes it. I just say there's enough people in this world that obviously will like it, that it will make money. This is now Love Island stream. Shall I put it in the shall I put it in the title? You were absolutely fine this game until you fed 3 full life bars into the enemy when your entire team was dead. You were doing fine, so just don't change it. You know what? I just want you to turn on your brain. And maybe you need that metronome thing where you turn on a metronome for 1 minute, and every minute it goes beep. And then when it goes beep in your head, you know, oh my god, I bought it out. I'm not doing anything. Turn on brain check. Yeah, just have it beep every minute. And then every single time it beeps, check what you're doing. See if it's dumb as fuck. By the way, remember these kind of rollouts? When you have to go on this kind of a path, you can actually grapple down here. Okay, this is really weird, and it feels like it shouldn't work, but you can actually grapple down here. And because what grapple actually does is it pushes you away from the grapple point. Okay, so if you grapple into here, if you're not pushing into it, well, it pushes you away. So if you grapple downwards, it actually pushes you higher. Okay? Is what I'm currently doing dumb as fuck. We're at 11 minutes. I'll show this. I'll show this. This is something people actually don't know that often about Bull. Excellent. Hello. Good evening. Let's show the Bull tech. So this is something people don't really know about Bull, and it's a weird ass tech, and it feels like it shouldn't work. So you see what happened there? I didn't go into Fireball, so it didn't look great. But what happens is when you grapple downwards, it pushes you away from the grapple point. So you see how I kind of like float above it? You can actually jump over very large gaps just by grappling just below you. Let's try up here. So let's say, see that? Yeah? Stream dropping frames? It's been dropping frames occasionally. See that? Yeah, you can go over massive gaps of this. You can go up cliffs, everything like that, as long as you can grapple below yourself. Let's see if I can extremize it to a ridiculous. Yeah, you can almost get on top of the platform above. It's really weird because nobody would expect it, right? Whenever you're in the training room. Okay, we'll leave the training room. I have no idea. Maybe it's just when I'm in game, I will lose the computer for some reason. Yeah, so you can actually get from this position on here. Quite comfortably, you can get up there just by grappling like down there, making sure you get on Fireball before you go, and jumping. You can quite comfortably get up there. Well, 11 minutes. Oh, were we on 11 minutes? That's wrong VOD? It's a wrong VOD. How have we got 2 Dorado games within a day? Trying to bring my Pathfinder grapple knowledge to Bull. Go for it. It's good tech. It's really good, really useful. You can stay in Fireball while you do it as well. I said 11 minutes. I think this is like 5 seconds after we left it, so. How much longer till next season? Absolutely no idea, my friend. Absolutely no idea. I'm sure not long. Didn't know it could get you that far. Yeah, as long as you Fireball before it and you jump, you can do ridiculous things. And it just has to be a little bit below you. It doesn't have to be like downwards at an angle. It's really weird tech. Really weird. The cart stalling. You're not doing anything, but at least you're stalling the car. I mean, it's good to stall it there. That poor Anna just went flying. Okay, reset yourself to high. I'd rather you reset yourself to the middle high ground. I actually like the cart stall here. Yeah, the thing is, the rest of his team was fighting, so you have better things to do than cart stall. I don't mind it, but if you DPS more times to get things done, sure, it does, yeah. But the thing is, if you just start doing stuff into the backline as well, then you double up on what they're doing, and it's normally a little bit more effective. So, yeah, I don't really see what the plan was here. So we do want to slam it into them with no real target. We're not slamming anyone in particular. Then we roll out and use shields. And then we go back into them with no shields. Like, what is this? You back out if you're backing out, go forward if you're going forward. It's not hard. Yeah, that was pretty obvious, like, dumb stuff happening there. The stall was intentional. I know you were intentionally stalling. I just think you have better things to be done. And maybe if you just reset yourself to high ground, you could have found one of those better things to do. I love these ball pings where they just repeatedly roll through teams. It does nothing but generate ult charge, but sometimes ult charge is good. So always properly target someone with slam. Never just go, I want some damage / ult charge from 3 people. There's times when you'll do the damage / ult charge, and that'll be when the only thing that matters is getting your minefield for the next combo. Right? There's certain times where you just say, I'm at 8%, I'm going to roll through them, do a slam, a generic slam, split my damage between 3 people, do about 60 to 3 instead of doing 100 to 1. And that's going to get you more ult charge, and that's going to matter. But it depends whether you're trying to kill someone or not. Are you trying to kill someone? If you're trying to kill someone, go for that person instead of doing a generic slam. If you're trying to generate ult, just do as much damage as possible. How do you play ball in an organized team with like Sig, Zen, and Brig? Sig, Zen, Brig kind of implies that you're going to have a tracer with you. So what you're going to do is you're going to wait for the Zen callouts. Every time the Zen calls out a Discord target, what you're going to do is you're going to communicate between you and your tracer. Every time the Zen calls Discord X, Discord Anna, Discord Lucio, Discord Ryan, you and the tracer are going to say yes or no. Okay? And then if you say yes, the tracer can also get on the target, what the tracer's going to say is go, 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 go. Or she's just going to say, like, the Zen's going to say Anna. You're going to say, yeah, Anna. And the tracer's going to say Anna, 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 Anna. And you're both going to go straight in on the Anna. Okay? So it's this kind of like 3-person call-out structure where one person asks for a target. The Zen's kind of like the question mark. Can you get onto the Anna? You say, yeah, sure, I can get onto the Anna. The tracer says, I can do it too. Let's fucking kill the Anna. You all go in onto the Anna. Right? Or obviously the Zen can make proper call-outs, or the tracer can make proper call-outs. Everyone, like, it's a bit of everything, but that's a generic comm structure most people do. There's simpler comm structures, but that's the most informative with the least amount of words. And the Sig generally goes with a poke DPS and Brig, and just roots and Zen and roots themselves onto a good spot and stops people being able to get in on them. And by the way, tanks are good dive targets, DPS are good dive targets, supports, like, you don't need anything in particular. You just need confirmation that you're all doing the same thing. I don't care what your target is, I just want a target. Or you're all to be on it. Okay. Okay, so we just kind of went in. I don't mind that, but it's okay. And that should be basically the comm structure you're looking for. Remember, on Zen, you're suggesting targets for other people to go in on. You're not necessarily calling targets yourself. All right? So what you should be doing is you should stop saying Discord for the start. You should say Discord X as your first call out in the game. Then every other call out after that should be X, 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 X. So you go Anna, 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 Zen, Zen, Zen. And because you're the Zen player and they know you're a Zen player, they should kind of realize that those are the Discord callouts. And then people can go in on them if they want to. Even Orisa is a good dive target? Of course. In context. Yeah, in context. Yeah, she has 45, makes it incredibly hard to kill. Somebody calls... somebody calls Orisa if your Zen makes a call out of Orisa, you trust your Zen. If you're an organized team, you trust your Zen. She doesn't have gold. Why would the Zen call her out if she had gold, right? So of course, every single character in the game can be a good dive target if they have no cooldowns. Okay, so you kind of ended up getting lost in the fight somewhere. You took a little bit too much damage, you couldn't reset yourself properly, and therefore you're just late for everything. This is the festivities, you've turned up late, and now you have a coiled sword through you, and you're the first boss of Dark Souls 3. If anyone gets that reference. It's chic to turn up late. Oh, okay. The Zen player on my team is the most experienced? Yeah, 100%. Very, very nice. Oh my god, look how strong that is. That's a ridiculously strong ultimate. You know the best thing about it, guys? Best thing about it? This thing here. Look at this guy. Oh, he's doing well, isn't he? We just won a team fight. I'm already at 20%. Wow, he's good. I don't understand references to games that aren't Overwatch. I played nothing else. That's actually the item description of Gundir's halberd in Dark Souls 3. Even if Zen puts Discord on the wrong target, you should still follow them. Not necessarily if you're in an organized team format, but sure, like as a generic thing, you know what? A bad target that 2 people are on is better than a good target that 1 person is on, is a generalizable rule for Overwatch. Hello, Bella. Good evening. If Zen thinks it's the right target, but it's not, yeah, well, people can be incorrect, obviously, and it depends how much you trust them. Maybe just give them a test at the start of the game if they're randomers. Go on a couple of their targets, see if it's stupid, and see if you trust them. Ow. Oh, all that ult charge down the drain. So sad. We just kind of didn't realize the Reaper was here, I'm going to be honest. He just didn't react to him. You realize after you were on 30 health, but before that you didn't know. The whole team executing a bad strat is better than a couple of people. Yeah, monkey strong. Monkey strong together. Yes. Apes and all that. Wakes up at 9 AM and joins stream. Good evening. What? It's good evening. Shut up. My time zone's the best time zone. Bella. Jesus. The hell? Okay. Yeah, so that swinging kind of didn't do very much, I've got to say. It kind of didn't do that much. It's just kind of ult generating. And it's cool if you're going to generate ult charge, but if you're going to do this, generating ult charge, try and keep your resources high and try not to use your slam. Why don't you use your slam, guys, if you want your ult in the next 5 seconds? Because you're going to need it. So what was your rotation going into this? So let's look back at it. So we're 80%. What I see when I'm on 80% is I see, let's put ourselves on high ground, let's poke onto the tanks until we're at 90. When we're at 90, what we're going to do is we're going to keep poking, maybe do a swing through, and then that's going to activate our 5 or 6 second cooldown on grapple. After our 5 or 6 second cooldown's gone, we're going to re-engage through them, use adapted shield, use minefield, use slap. Okay, that's my generic plan for the fight. And I don't mind this. But it's like air. It's not great. Hope to get Hog out there. Yeah, I see what you're going for. But this slam here, this is the worrying one, right? This is the worrying one. Because you've got minefield. That's coming. He's coming. He's getting along very well. But we're not going to be able to use it to its best ability for another 5 seconds. And in 5 seconds, if this team was still doing well and they were still grouped up, you could have just won the fight for your own team. I wouldn't have engaged into that since Nano Boost, but whatever. Yeah, I would have just gave them that fight. So many melee kills in a row. Yeah, these assassination characters just melee kills all the time. Go give the ult charge to your healers. No, don't like it. What are you doing? What are you doing? You seem a bit lost. Why don't you just go over here? Maybe do a high grapple from over here. Up there. You swing onto your healers, do a slam onto the D.Va, get yourself healed back up, reset onto high ground, stop them getting high ground, and win the game. Why are we still on low ground behind the entire team? It's just a bit... Do you like my route better than your route? Not only that, but if you look at your team's... Well, first off, that happened. But if we look at our healers there... Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, yes. Let's highlight it 3 times. Oh, God. Yeah, those ult meters, they look like they're relatively full. You could have just got Valk and Coalescence in order to win that with those 300 ult points. High ground, yeah, it's so damn important on this point. Like, of course there's fundamentals that you're going to have to work on any characters, like thinking about your ultimate charge when you're high on charge. But really the thing is just making sure you're getting high ground as the more fundamental thing. Like, just make sure they can't engage onto your healers on their own. Like, not isolating yourself, feeding the charge back, all of that kind of stuff. It's not ball specific. It's just Overwatch stuff. It's just generic Overwatch stuff. Both healers dead for 8% makes me sad. It makes me sad too. What are you doing? What is this? What is this? What did we just do? Like, how does this help us in any way, shape, or form? Let's have a quick look. Our Genji and Roadhog definitely not ready to fight. Their entire team chasing us immediately after. We're not ready to engage. They're not ready to, like, it is. What are we doing? It went okay. It's just one of those things where it's like, why? Just why? Is it D.Va's job to chase ball that? 100% yes. The engagement wasn't happening at the front. The ball was essentially feeding because the ball's already used grapple and has no way to get out. Like, if you grapple onto here and swing through, how are you leaving? Right? You can't leave down there realistically without D.Va following you. You can't leave that way. What are you doing? Like, you can't get up here. You don't have grapple anymore for 5 seconds. So a good play by the D.Va for following just took a load of damage from the backline. I love how far people fly when grapple hits them. Okay. Got the damage boost in. Yeah, I'd say most of this is just random feeding. I've got to say, most of it. Would it be okay to just roll in there and grapple out after do something? Yeah, it would also be okay to roll in, slam, and then back out. As long as you're back with your team and you're ready to do something interesting. What we really want, though, is we want to be able to get behind them in a safe way. So what I want you to do as Bull is, instead of doing your bullshit along here, I want you to go rolly, 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 rolly. Oh, this is a nice position. Why is this a nice position? Because we can do the grapple here, swing through, and then slam them into our team. We can push them in, not push them out. I told you I'm feeding my brains out. You don't want to VOD review, you don't send it in, dummy. You can't just say I'm feeding my brains out, don't look. All ball players should definitely take angles that allow them to abuse third-person mode. 100%. Why not? Why not? It's a major bonus of your character. Okay. Never said don't look, sure. Alright. So, lots of ball stuff there. Really interesting. Quite a nice VOD, to be honest. I enjoyed it.